Coucou les coucous! De retour à My Time at Sandrock. On va faire le Sandpalooza. You came back quick.
Oh, hey there. Here for the ceremony, huh?
I assume I'm the only one here?
Well, this is it. I paid an arm and a leg getting advertising all the way out to Atara. And this is the turnout. Logan. Why couldn't he have blown up the water tower next week? Or better yet, not at all?
In case the tout doesn't shine d'événement.
Well, on the bright side, since there's no one here, there's no one to see how miserable of a failure this is.
Hey, what's up with our growing experience?
Thanks for coming out to show your support. I'm sure you've still got plenty to do after the attack. It means a lot.
Probablement trop, ouais.
This ain't the end of the world, though. Maybe once the Civil Corps finally catch that no-good Nick,
Good Nick.
I'll paint the sleds a different color and rebrand the whole thing or something.
Okay, she's not learning.
I even had this gift specially picked out for my first customer, and I guess my first customer is you now, huh? I guess technically Burgess was here first, but his beliefs wouldn't allow him to accept or look. Here you go. Oh, speaking of Burgess, he wanted to talk to you. He feels responsible for getting the ball rolling on this thing, I guess. I mean, this is nobody's fault but Logan's, but I couldn't convince him otherwise. Catch you later. We'll get him next time.
Logan, well, to be frank, I can't say I much care for him. For someone trying to ruin the town, I gave up everything to start a business in. Lock him up and throw away the key, I say.
Catch you later.
I mean, this is gratuit. Go to the front desk to choose a mode and start. Ça me ramène au quest. Hey, nobody! Bonjour, choose a mode. There are two types of sand running, race mode and collection mode. For each new record per track in race mode, you will be rewarded with great prizes. Okay. Collection mode requires competitor to collect tokens and gift box from the track. Item collecting will be placed in the competitor's bag. Prize will be of various values, so try to get them all. There are different colored ramps to use in the sand running race. The yellow ramp is an accelerator, which will give you a speed boost. The blue is a jump. You can dash during a sand running race. You can use this in combination with the yellow ramp to maximize your speed. There's a cooldown after each dash. You can dash again as soon as your cooldown is over. Merci. Okay, c'est stiff comme mouvement. A bit plain, but in real life I'm guessing it would be awesome. I have yet to see some blue. Yeah, pas de problème. Tellement. Ok, non, ça n'a pas rapport avec la course. Il y a du temps qui passe. Finish! Ou ça arrête ça de l'autre côté. Record, reward, token. I'll take it. Boom, ba, boom. Ok. Qu'est-ce que je veux? c'est du plastic waste. Ah, Burgess qui est ici.
Hey there. Gosh, real shame about all this.
Toute ta faute!
It seems like this whole entertainment thing blew up in our faces, and it's all my fault.
J'ai dit!
If I just hadn't bothered with that darn survey.
No.
Well,
Drink,
I
choo-choo,
suppose
bye-bye.
one could blame Logan, as his antics did scare everyone away from the ceremony, but, oh shucks, let's call it 50-50. What's more,
Too good of a guy.
I realized that my survey, which was intended to support the need for giving people in town a rest, actually ended up putting you builders back to work. Well, I'm real sorry that things turned out like this. Foresight is not your strong suit. Miguel always says that about me. If it means anything, I did want to tell you that I think you did a really great job on the sand sled thing, even if nobody showed up. All the stuff you've been doing for Sandrock, well, a lot of people appreciate it. We're all rooting for you. So, I saved up some money and got you a week-long pass to ride on Katori's sand sled game as many times as you want. I got one for Mian, too, since you guys have been working so hard
I mean,
lately.
t'aurais pu me donner un peu d'eau puis j'aurais été heureux.
Well, have fun. Be careful, those sleds can get real speedy. Oh, hi. You're looking kind of serious. Is everything okay? Oh, gosh. You want to know
T'as
about
enchaîné les deux
that
après
night?
l'autre, là, c'était rough.
Well, let me think. Everything is a bit fuzzy for me. I was taking the late shift, helping out with patrols, making sure nobody snuck in to see old Howlett, who was being quarantined. It was a stressful time for all of us.
C'est toi le plus evil de la
Obviously,
gang.
Logan was affected the most. Sure enough, he showed up and the last thing I remember is me politely explaining to him that going into the temple right then was against the rules.
Avec les petits doigts.
Then everything went black. When I woke up, everybody helped me to my feet and wanted to know what happened, but I didn't really see anything. It's all very sad. I can't help but think if Logan hadn't acted so irrationally, perhaps his father would still be... Some things are best not to dwell on. What happened happened. No one wanted it to be this way. Blaming anyone won't bring him back. I think the sooner Logan accepts that and takes responsibility for what he did, well, perhaps the sooner we can have him back in the flock. Maybe the reason no one's talked about this much since you've been here is we're all really sad about the way things turned out. Maybe some people also fear that it's something they did that drove Logan down this path. Logan will come back to the light one day. I'm sure of it. Just make sure to stay safe out there. And remember, we're all in this together.
Moi, je veux un peu de... Je veux level up mon fighting. Parce que je vais vouloir upgrader mes daggers. Il y a un skill qui me permet d'avoir une deuxième habilité. Je suis pas capable de prononcer ce que je veux dire. Level 3. When refining weapon, gain a chance of receiving a special effect. Fait que je veux runner ça. Ah, ok, c'est mon dernière ou avant-dernière journée que je peux utiliser ça. Pas capable de le pied ça, right? Non. Spirit drop du Iron Ore, je pense. Iron Ore, yes. Bom bam bam ba ba bam bom. T'as même pas explosé. Déception. It's not That's a big bell. Ah, fuck! Même pas de ressources. Est-ce que je peux faire du parkour d'une certaine façon? Non. « 20 mètres, 26 mètres. Ça, c'est juste ailleurs. Shit, plus de stamina déjà. Map. R pour exit. Ouais, R pour exit. On va attendre pour finir le chocolat chaud. On va faire plus de blabla. Le pen.
Hey, it's Skinny Arms. How can the Protector serve you
Showing
today?
the boobs.
What's that? Making bombs now, are we? Haha, finally! You're getting into building cool stuff. I meant to say something to you about all those lame screws and boards and, Oh, I see. Yes, now that you mention it, I believe I have seen these kinds of bombs before. Yes. It's coming back to me. That foul Logan's paramount compatriot used those kinds of bombs as his weapons of choice. A bit cowardly, if you ask me.
You just said it was cool a second ago.
To look someone in the eye as you punch them in the teeth? Well, in my book, you shouldn't be fighting at all.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to fight me. That's beside the
Furthermore,
point.
these puny things would hardly scathe an indomitable chevalier such as myself. Hey, it's Skinny Arms. How can the... Aha! Trying to track down that dastardly Logan, are you? Good on you, Skinny. If you do find out where he is, why not tell me first? Skip the civil corps. Skip the paperwork, you know. Make sure Logan gets some real justice.
Yeah, t'es plus shifty de Burgess. And that's very shifty.
No, I thought we were doing extrajudicial stuff already. It's not such a stretch from what you're doing now. Fine. What do I know? Let me think. The night Logan attacked our temple, I was at home pumping iron. Yes, I believe I was trying to perfect a
Hi, Danby.
300-kilogram clean and press with one finger. But my darn palmar interosseous muscle was acting up. As soon as I heard the explosion, I rushed out of my room to see Burgess knocked out. That's something I see all the time, but what really caught my attention was the exploded temple. I managed to catch a glimpse of Logan riding away with someone, but they were too far gone for me to pursue. Maybe it really is time for me to get a loyal steed to call my own. Nah, I'll just keep training to run faster. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to my story as much as I enjoyed telling it. Say, Skinny Arms, you're a good listener.
Uh-huh.
I'll have to tell you stories more often.
No, please don't!
Hey, it's Skinny Arms. No more questions, I agree. There's a very good chance there's something around here that could aid in Logan's apprehension.
Ok, c'était juste ce que j'ai vu passer de toute façon.
Hello.
I once offered up Logan the position of deputy here at the Civil Corps. He said he preferred to remain a free agent. I never really understood the mercenary type. How could somebody fight for a cause they don't believe in?
Just in case it wasn't clear, we at the Civil. Catch you later.
Bum, bum, bum. Combien de temps? 15 minutes, 16 minutes. Minister Matilda?
Howdy there. Any news to report on the water tower?
Show her the photo of the map.
Goodness, now wherever did you find this?
Breaking and entering.
You know, you don't need to be sneaking around, acting all suspicious if all you're after is information.
Breaking and entering.
Yes, this makes sense. Although I must admit, this shows a level of organization from Logan I can't say I was aware he might be capable of.
C'est pour ça qu'on pense que c'est Haru le culprit.
No
Le
doubt you
culprit.
started to put things together since your arrival, but perhaps you'd best hear the tale in its entirety to dispel any misconceptions you might have about the whole ordeal. Not too long before you started living in Sandrock, a great tragedy struck this town. Howlett, the monster hunter, and his son Logan, with whom you are already quite familiar with, ran into some trouble. Howlett went diving in some ruins explicitly blocked off by the Civil Corps due to an abundance of unknown and dangerous substances. Sure enough, he became contaminated with something bizarre. Logan reacted rather wildly after Pastor Miguel quarantined his father inside the temple and refused to let Logan come in contact with him due to fears of contamination. He couldn't believe his father would be so careless as to come in contact with dangerous Age of Corruption concoctions. One night during the quarantine, Logan attacked the temple with bombs. I assume it was to free his father from the quarantine. But whatever the case, Logan botched the operation and parts of the temple collapsed. Us church folk were all outside, but Logan's father was still in there where we'd left him, and when we found him down there, he was already gone. Logan blamed us church folk for what happened, and now he seems bent on some kind of revenge. And he'd sooner take down the whole town if it means getting to us, I reckon. Howdy there. Any news to Well, of course, I was there at the scene of it all, as were most of us. I came out after the explosion, but by the time I knew what was going on, Logan was long gone. I appreciate your concern on the matter, but I fear there's not much we can do but trust in the acumen of our Civil Corps to bring Logan to justice. Without hurting him too much, I hope. Try not to get discouraged. There are brighter days ahead, I'm sure of it.
Miguel puis Fang. Fang, à quoi il avait fait une prescription? Hop, Miguel est à l'intérieur.
You're looking into the Logan incident, eh? Dreadful stuff. Quite displeased to see things turn out the way they did. Not to mention the fallout since. But it can't be helped. To be blunt, if Howlett had stayed out of the ruins we all know are too dangerous to explore, he'd still be alive. Yes, I made the decision to put Howlett under quarantine. Yes, it did enrage Logan and drive him to madness. But I did what was best for the town, and I'd do it again if I had to. It's not a pleasant tale, just like the state of our world, unfortunately.
Blame the world.
I think the minister is a little too lenient when it comes to the use of... Bye.
Salut. Miguel n'a pas grand chose de pertinent à dire. Merci, je t'ai parlé un matin. Salut Pueblo. Don't expect any haircut on the 22nd of spring. That's my birthday. Cut your own hair if you want it so bad. Logan, I mean, when I left, he was still on our side, so your guess is as good as mine.
See ya.
Right, on va se donner The Last Stam et on va aller voir Fang. Be right back. Grace!
Based on the compilation of my observation notes, 19:02 p.m. is the time out here when the sun's colors are the most saturated, providing a smoothing effect to the human figure. Take someone out around then if you want to impress them. See ya!
Hey there.
I want to punch you in the face because I want fighting XP. Okay. I hit stronger than you. Win! Oui, on se dirige vers Fang. Pardon. Je pense que je suis en train de researcher de quoi, mais je veux juste être certain.
I trust your director delivered my diagrams as promised. I believe you will find this water tower, once constructed, to be quite unexplodable. See you later.
Chacun sait sa tribu, I guess.
Goodbye.
One day remaining. Demain. Right, je veux faire un expériment en premier. I want to fight!
It worked! It worked! What do you know?
Learn Iron Muscle Soup. Show the Fang the photo of medical notes.
No answer. No.
Did you see? Ah, tu peux pas le dire à cause que c'est un secret, pas un secret professionnel. Un client attorney privilege, même si tu n'es pas un attorney. Arvio!
Hey there!
I want to punch you in the face. Je pense qu'il va falloir que je fasse un autre duel. Là. Ouh, j'ai des glitters à cause de la médecine. Une petite animation cute. Il va me manquer genre 2. Ouais, c'est 8 par duel. Puis je voulais voir un truc. Oh, rien, peut-être que je vais pouvoir. Impish, cat ear, bunny ears, goat horn. Dang, that beautiful wooden fence. It was like my pride and joy and stuff. Kinda breaks my heart seeing it all totally destroyed like that, dude. It's gonna take ages to rebuild. Ah, je l'ai checké, c'était quoi le buff que j'ai sur le cul? That was easy. Meet Elsie at the Blue Moon, déjà. 24 minutes, ouais, on va faire ça. Par contre, je veux faire Knowledge, Combat. Et on se rejoint au Blue Moon. Yo, Elsie, t'es supposé être là-bas, pas ici. On va la faire téléporter.
You did what?
J'ai cherché Mian toute la journée, je t'ai pas trouvé.
I did what I had to do. What you did was impulsive. And you put our friend in danger. I was coming up with a plan.
Alright, I reckon when you put it that way, I did what I had to do in order to get things done in a time frame that I could find satisfactory. Which is basically the same thing. Look, here they are now. Everything went fine, right?
No one suspects a thing. Everybody suspects everything.
Like I said, not everybody's a detective. Folks got their own problems to worry about. Getting away with stuff is real easy. Half of the time it works every time.
That's very specious reasoning.
Much obliged.
Well, if you're safe, I guess there's no point in getting hung up on what's already happened. Can you guys just promise me that you'll be more careful in the future?
I'm always
Ain't
somewhat
y'all ever
careful.
heard of
Half
all's
the
well
time.
that ends well? Fortune favors the bold. Stupid is as stupid does. I thought y'all were into book learning. Oh, all right, fine. We promise. With that being said,
I didn't promise
spill
anything.
the beans. What'd you find out?
I see.
Wow. So, what does it all mean?
I have no idea.
What? Come on, you said talking to everyone would help us solve the case.
Elsie could really do with a little less backseat detectiving right now.
I'm sorry, I'm just all riled up.
I think the best thing we can do for now is just wait until we have something else to go on. Thanks for doing all you did. Your summary on what you learned today was incisive and insightful.
Yeah, you went out there and hit the streets like a real hard-boiled bad egg. In fact, that gives me an idea.
That's why they call me Iggy.
I'm gonna give you a surprise. No, not one of them's. A real surprise. You just better ready. I'm off.
Might want to double check your windows are locked tonight. Nothing more for us to do now. Better just get back to it. See ya!
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Mian, je vais te parler.
Hey there! You're handling the main tank and such for the water tower, huh? Yen just got me rebuilding pipes in the pump. I'm jealous. See ya!
Speaking of which, Cooper, je sais pas parler de l'autre. On va aller travailler sur ça.
Hey there! Yeah?
A lot of folk wonder how an old farmman like me could land a prize like Mabel. Can't say I figured it out myself neither. Some folk just get lucky, I guess.
So long, partner.
Now, aren't you humble? Banma? Venti, je veux dire.
Hey! Your crane lift is amazing! When I stand on it, it doesn't sway at all. It's just like standing on flat ground. My name is Venti, and I work at the salvaging company. I guess you could say it's my home, too. The moment I saw you, I felt a sense of familiarity. Let's be good friends.
Sure.
Since we're already good friends, I must give you special treatment. For example, next time you come to dig for scrap in our salvaging company's scrapyard, there won't be any charge.
Does your boss know
Don't
about
worry,
this?
Our boss Rocky also admires you. He'll definitely agree. So it's settled. If you want to dig for scrap next time without a pass, come find me. I'll take you in. Just don't tell the other builders.
I mean, Mian en a fait un pour vous autres aussi, là.
Have you tried the sand rolls locals make? Do you want to go to our company's scrapyard? I'll take you there, okay? For free.
Another time. You don't need to do this,
All right, but you're welcome to come to the scrapyard anytime, and we can have a chat if we...
Juste checker si j'ai pas scrappé quelque chose en disant ça. Be right back. Alright, on va faire les daggers. Ok, mon minimum damage est plus haut que mon ancien maximum. Lifesteal. Lifesteal. After attacking enemy, gain 4% of inflicting weakling. Alright. Je suis en train de faire le tour de mes machines, puis j'ai plus d'eau. Ceci dit, je suis en train d'arroser mes plantes aussi, fait que... ouais. Ok, regardons rapidement. Tower frame. Assemble. Fuel frame x2. Ouais, je pense que j'ai dit j'ai plus d'eau là. Cycle. Ok. Defense point 40. Okay, let's go into parts. Ça va aller dans relique. Alright, on va appeler ça un épisode ici. Je vais finir la journée tranquille. Et ouais, je vais dire au revoir et à bientôt.